Hey guys, welcome to the introduction of essential oils 101, just the basics tonight. So if you're new to the group, thank you so much for joining. If you have never been to an in-person oil class, then you're going to get basically an introduction tonight. So I'm going to go over the starter kit, but I'm going to teach you a little bit about what essential oils are, how we use them, and all that kind of stuff. So I got started using essential oils back in 2012 when my son Jace was born. I had already used them for myself. My friend Melissa introduced them to me because I had like a, scratchy throat and stuff like that. And I already knew that there were multiple antibiotics that I could not take, right? So I didn't want it to get to that point. So I was looking for something that I could use to support my immune system and help me get over that, so it didn't turn into something that I needed to get medicine for. So it was more about getting my body above the wellness line. And so she introduced me to the Thieves essential oil. I started using it, like rubbing it on the outside of my throat. If you're new to oils, you probably want to mix it with a carrier oil first, okay? So you would mix it with a carrier oil because it has cinnamon in it, which makes it more of a hot oil. And so that could kind of burn a little bit or sting. I'm so used to it now, it doesn't bother me. And I like to put it in tea. If you have the Thieves Vitality, put it in tea and drink it to support my immune system. So that's basically the oil that got me started. And then I fell in love with lavender essential oil because it helped me sleep so well. And I like to, make a spray and spritz it on my pillows and stuff like that. So I was smelling it throughout the night. And I would use it in the diffusers and stuff like that. But the RC really, really got me through all of those, really snotty and congested nights with Jace and everything. And I would run the diffuser next to his crib while he slept, and it would help him to get rest because he could continue to breathe instead of have a stopped up airway. And so he was able to get rest. And, we noticed a difference in using the oils and supporting the body and how long those colds lasted. And so from there on, that was basically it. Had me hooked. So what exactly are essential oils? Essential oils are basically known as the lifeblood of a plant. If you think of the most commonly used plant that we, might use to get the juices out of would be an aloe plant. And you break that leaf and you see the oil come out of that leaf. Well, that is the same kind of as what we're doing with the essential oils. So it's a volatile liquid, and it evaporates easily. So you'll notice that whenever you put the oils on your skin, you don't see them. It's not, it gets absorbed into the skin very quickly. So within 26 seconds, those essential oils that you put on your skin have absorbed into your bloodstream. And then within 20 minutes, the oils have piggybacked off of the oxygen in your bloodstream and they have reached every single cell in your body. That's how quick the oils get through your body. And so they also transport nutrients and oxygen throughout the plant, which is what they do in our body as well. And if they're properly grown and distilled, they do the same thing for us. So that's one reason why it's so important to make sure that where you're getting your oils from, that they have the distillation process, down to a T. That during the distillation process, that they're getting every bit of those constituents in the oils that make them a therapeutic grade essential oil. So I have my notes so I don't forget anything. Okay, so a lot of people don't realize that essential oils have been around for way more than like 7,000 years. And even after you know, all that time, the essential oils were found in the Egyptian tombs, and they were still had active phytochemical structures, so they were still able to be used for all of that. They don't expire. This tells us that if you store your pure essential oils properly, they'll last indefinitely. And that's why you'll notice that on the Young Living essential oil bottles, there are no expiration dates on there at all, because they don't expire. So it doesn't matter if you were a member, you know, from 2004 and you still have a bottle or something. It's not going to expire. You can still use it. So during ancient times, essential oils were thought to be more precious than gold. Frankincense is actually considered a holy oil, but it's also one of the most versatile oils of modern times. It should be in everyone's home. I absolutely love it. I use it every single day. Frankincense can be applied topically to help smooth the appearance of healthy looking skin, which is one way that I use it. I have it in a roller bottle and I put it around my eyes, and I go down my sinus passages as well, and then I just kind of rub that in all over before I go to bed each night. It can also slow the signs of aging in the skin. It helps to brighten your skin. It, you know, can help with those dark spots on your skin and all of that kind of stuff. It's an excellent essential oil to use during massage as well, meditation, yoga, or prayer. It's a key component of many essential oil blends that support mental acuity and focus, and it can also help foster a positive outlook on life. So it has great emotional qualities. Now, let's talk a little bit about Thieves, because Thieves is one of those oils that got me hooked on using Young Living in the first place. Okay, so this one is your major immune support. There is an old legend, so I'll explain kind of how you have the name for Thieves, that during the time of the plague, there were 4 thieves that were walking around among the dead, and they were robbing them of all of their valuables. And the story goes that they never contracted the plague because they had rubbed themselves down with oils and herbs, who knew essential oils and spices of a plant on their bodies to offer protection. So when they were caught by the authorities, in exchange for them being sentenced, they wanted to know what those oils and spices were that they used, and that's how they came up with the blend called Thieves. Now, this is a blend that was created by Young Living. It's a proprietary essential oil blend. You might see Thieves, the name of it, somewhere else, but Young Living is who created this blend. It supports the healthy immune system and respiratory systems and protects our body's natural defenses. So I know this time of year where people are getting sick a lot and everything like that, we basically use Thieves everything in our home. I have Thieves hand soap, I have Thieves spray, we have Thieves hand purifier, we have Thieves toothpaste, we have the Thieves essential oil, we use Thieves household cleaner, and we use the Thieves laundry soap. So we have all of it. So the product line is 100% non-toxic. So you remove all of those chemicals from stuff that you use on a daily basis, and you can replace it with a plant-based product that also has essential oils that will in turn support your body. So it's not causing any harm, it's actually helping your body. I'll talk a little bit about Ningxia Red because it does come in the kit. So I'm going to just open it up and show it to you. Now, this is the brand new one, right? And this is how whenever you open it up, the oils that come in that. And then underneath, this is the Thieves household cleaner. You get that sample there. This is the Ningxia Red. Now, it also comes in bottle form. You can use these sachets and, for like on the go and everything, so that, if you're running out the door, you can just grab one and take it with you. So I'll read you a little bit about Ningxia Red. First step towards any healthy goal, regardless of what system of the body that you are looking at supporting, is to make sure you fuel your body with dense nutrition. And I'm a big proponent of eating your food and everything. But, that is something that really packs a lot of punch, and we drink an ounce every day. So it's called Ningxia Red, but Ningxia is a name of a province in China where we get the wolf berries that are in that blend. And the elderly in this community live to be centurions. They contribute their longevity and health to the wolfberry, which is full of dense nutrition. The wolfberry contains 4 times the nutrients than any other type of goji berry from any other province due to the volcanic ash and glacial runoff of that area. So, interesting facts. There are actually 17 species of wolfberries, but only the Ningxia wolfberry has a complete phytonutrient profile. It's higher in vitamin C than oranges, higher in beta-carotene than carrots, and it's also high in vitamin E and protein. Now, the amount of protein it has for a berry that's about this big is way more than any other fruits. It has amino acids. It has 21 trace minerals. It has 6 essential fatty acids, and it has vitamins B1, B2, and B6. Ningxia is also very high. It's a high antioxidant puree, which means that it helps support your body's natural defense against aging. The amount of antioxidants that you maintain in your body is directly proportional to how long you live. So it's important that we have antioxidants, and you have to get it from foods that you eat with a lot of nutrients and minerals. And the way we eat these days is that it's a lot on the go, and so we're not really getting those nutrient-dense foods like we need. The dense nutrition in this liquid supplement supports every system of the body, including the immune system, even our emotional well-being as well, because it contains high-quality juices, including blueberry, pomegranate, plum, cherry, and aronia. But amazingly, even with these juices added, Ningxia Red still supports normal blood sugar levels. It offers cardiovascular support and protects normal liver and brain functions. And there are no other products than Ningxia Red on the market at all. And this also has essential oils in the drink as well. So you're getting essential oils in it also. Now, we're going to talk about the oils, and that's the number one reason why I wanted to do this class. Like, why should you not just go to the Walmart or Target or Bed Bath & Beyond and buy essential oils, or the health food store? So the big thing is that Young Living has been around for 25 years. And Gary Young studied in Europe with leading aromatherapists and distillation companies over there to see the whole process, learn all of that, right? And he came to the States and started Young Living. He has mastered what it takes to distill the plants to get really high quality and make sure that you're getting all of those constituents that will make it a therapeutic grade essential oil, so that you'll receive those benefits of using the oils on your body. Now, they own farms, and they partner with farmers to help them stay in business, and they don't ever, like, whenever they create a new farm, what they do is they go find property that has never been disturbed, never been built on, that would never have any kind of chemicals or any of that kind of stuff put in the soil. And so they won't use it if that is the case. They will find a place that hasn't been disturbed, and they will then they will plant the farm. They don't ever use any chemicals or pesticides on the farms themselves at all. They put the oils back into the soil because oils act as a natural pesticide. They keep bugs and pests away naturally. So they put those oils back on there. They also, in many cases where the plants are so delicate, they still use horse and carriage in several of the farms where they need to do that because of the plants themselves. They don't want to damage them. A funny story about the Rose Farm, when they have the apprentices that they train, they're not allowed to use any harsh language or talk ugly. They have to speak positively and everything around the plants. And I don't know if you've ever seen, those studies that have been done on icicles or not icicles, but the crystals in the water, or whenever they had the people that were talking to a plant and they were saying really, really mean things to one, but then they were being really, really nice to another, and the one that they were saying all the mean things to died. And then what happens to the crystals in the water whenever you speak love and positivity, it forms these pretty like snowflakes. And then whenever you say mean things, it's just a glob, like it doesn't do anything. So that's basically the same type of thing with Young Living. They take it very seriously and go above and beyond not only the FDA requirements, which is why I won't be speaking about diagnosing or treating any kind of symptoms of the body. We're all about above the wellness line, so it'll be supporting systems of the body. But all of the organic certification requirements as well. When Young Living says its essential oils are 100% pure, it means 100% pure. A lot of the oils on the market have synthetics, they have fillers or toxins added to their essential oil products. Oftentimes, whenever you pick up an oil on a shelf at a store, you're going to see warning labels, you're going to see expiration dates. If you actually look at the label, which I very much encourage you to read labels on everything that you use in your home, you could also find that whenever I've turned over bottles on the shelf and it says that it's 100% pure, I turn it around and I see that the first ingredient is castor oil, which is a carrier oil. So the bottle can be labeled 100% pure and it only have 1% of essential oil in it. That's because the FDA does not actually govern essential oils. It's considered a beauty product. So they can put whatever they want on those labels, and they're not going to get in trouble for adding extra stuff to the label or to the product itself and not having it on the label. They can say that it's 100% pure. They can say all kinds of stuff and it not actually be. Now, there was a case where we had a lady who had gotten some samples of lavender. She was putting it around her mouth and for some skin support and everything, and it was working really, really well for her. She ran out and she didn't want to ask for more, so she ran to a store and bought some lavender from the store. Well, she ended up getting chemical burns on her face from using that other oil. And so you never know what's in it. I would only buy from something that I knew where that oil was coming from. Anything else that ever says it has essential oils in, I don't buy because I don't know where those oils come from. And like Johnson & Johnson has been sued because, they have all these lavender products, right? It's synthetic lavender. It's not even real lavender. And so you'll notice a different smell whenever you smell Young Living's lavender. It'll probably be different than lavender you've been used to smelling all these years. So Young Living is committed to ethical and sustainable production practices. They've also committed to giving back and improving the communities around the world where they have corporate-owned farms, partner farms, and Seed to Seal certified suppliers. Young Living even has a foundation that serves these communities and proactively participates in disaster reliefs. If you have been to the Ecuador Academy or farm, then you would see what all Young Living does in that area and how they help the area. They have actually also built schools in the areas where they plant farms, because a lot of those areas are very poverty-stricken areas, and so they build schools, and then the children in that community can get an education as well. So it is a very good company to be a part of, because they also give back to the communities that they build farms in. Each batch of Young Living essential oil goes through a battery of tests as well. So they have in-house testing with scientists at the farms and at the labs around the world. And Young Living routinely uses a third party as well to ensure that you get exactly what you expect each and every time. And I will say that there was a time where now you can get Valor, but Valor did go out of stock for a while because it wasn't meeting the standards of the testing. And so they took Valor out of stock and didn't bottle it. So any company basically could have still bottled it and sold it to the customers, but Young Living did not. They, lost money off of it because they couldn't bottle the oil. They lost that complete harvest and they couldn't sell it, but they weren't going to sell it because it didn't meet the standards and it didn't pass the testing. So that when that happened, that just told me, this is a company that I would stick with and use forever. Aside from the fact that I get such great benefits from using all of the products. So let's go over some of the premium starter kit oils. I won't go over every single thing, but we'll touch base on some of them. So Lemon Vitality. So you'll notice, let's go ahead and touch base on white labels and colored labels. So basically, because the FDA says that Young Living cannot label the oils for all three uses, for dietary supplement, for ingestion, for topical use, and for aromatic use. So what they did was they came out with a Vitality line. All of those oils are going to be in 5 milliliter bottles. And then they have their regular line, which has 15 milliliter bottles, and they're all going to have a colored label. The colored label is going to tell you that you can use it aromatically or you can use it topically, like my flowers falling. And then the white label is dietary supplement, which means you can ingest it. You can put it in a capsule. You can put it in your drink in a glass or stainless steel container, or you can do it directly under your tongue. Okay, so if you have a bottle of Lemon Vitality with a white label and you have a bottle of lemon with a yellow label, it's the same exact oil inside the bottle. All right, so just because they have different labels doesn't mean that you can't use them interchangeably in your own home, whatever you do there. Okay, so we talked a little bit about thieves. We talked about frankincense. Let's go over some of the other oils. So Lemon Vitality is a very versatile essential oil. It's beneficial to pretty much every system of the body. You can put several drops in a gel cap and take it as a dietary supplement. You can add it to a glass of water. You can add it to flavor your meals. I love to make lemon poppy seed cake like my grandma used to make all the time. And instead of using lemon juice or lemon concentrate, I use the lemon essential oil in my recipes. So I sub that out. And it is just such a very vibrant, light kind of flavoring of lemon. It tastes so good. You could do it, like rice and chicken and use lemon on it. The classic oil can be used to clean as well. So you could do whiteboards, wipe down your counters, or for, moms, for removing gum from hair or stickers off of walls. So it'll remove any kind of sticky residue or any of that kind of stuff. It was like the only thing that got the grease off of my leather seats in my car from the stroller. It had some grease, and so that was like the only thing that would get that off of my car as well. So then we have Peppermint Vitality. So a lot of people are probably familiar with peppermint. It's also used as a dietary supplement. It could be used to support your digestive system and also your muscles. So your whole musculoskeletal system. Athletes love to diffuse it in their water. I like to use it before a workout, and I'll actually put it on my thumb and go to the roof of my mouth with it and take a nice deep breath in, and it opens all my airways up and helps me to breathe easier. I like to also use the regular peppermint and put it on my legs before a workout, especially if I'm going to do any kind of intense leg workout. It helps with stamina and endurance, so that's one reason it's really good. It also helps with alertness and focus, so it's a great thing to use before you have studies or any of that kind of stuff. And you can apply it topically on your muscles anytime you have physical activity. And I will say that, like, for digestive support, it's amazing. But there's also Digize. Digize is a blend, and it has 8 essential oils specifically formulated to aid in proper digestion and support a healthy digestive system. So if you eat too much, if you eat something that totally doesn't agree with you, Digize is great to use. You can do a couple drops directly under your tongue to bypass your whole, to bypass having to go through your entire digestive system to help you a lot faster. You can also do a couple drops in a gel cap if you want, or you could put it in a glass and, drink it. Or I like to use the regular Digize and rub it topically directly on my stomach as well. It could help you have a more calming experience traveling on a boat or in a car. Or a plane. So that comes in use whenever you have an upset tummy over those things. So it's very useful for that. So let's talk about Panaway. Panaway is a blend that has wintergreen, clove, peppermint, and helichrysum in it. It was formulated by Gary Young to soothe sore muscles after exercise. You can apply it on your wrist, your back, or your head after sitting in a car or at a computer all day. This oil is really good if you want to have extra of it to put in your purse or your bag so you can have it everywhere you go. So I like to mix Panaway and lavender and some coconut oil and rub it on my legs before I go to bed at night. And it helps whenever you're very restless and everything, and it helps you to have a good night's sleep. Citrus Fresh is here, and it's a blend of oils that eliminate harsh chemical-laden cleaners and sprays in your home. It's great. It's a great aroma that helps eliminate odors from pets and cooking and laundry and stinky shoes and everything. You can add Citrus Fresh to baking soda, and you can make your own carpet freshener. You can use it for a cat litter box freshener as well, or even a deodorant for pennies on the dollar. So it's super, super cheap to use your essential oils to make things in your home, and it's a lot cheaper than going to buy those products, and you have a way healthier version that you're using that's not going to be harmful to your kids, to your animals, or to you. Now we also have Raven. And Raven is a complementary product for your respiratory system as well as your immune system. And it has a very, very uplifting aroma. I love the way it smells. So I like to diffuse this one, especially, if I'm a little stuffy or the kids are a little stuffy. You can also mix it with some coconut oil and use it as a chest rub. You can put it on the feet before you go to bed at night. This is a good one as well for helping to open up the airways before you do any kind of physical activity. It's also good to add to Epsom salts and sit and relax and unwind in a bath. And it's a popular oil blend sought to diffuse at night. So if you ever do a bath with any of the essential oils, what you do is you drop it in your Epsom salt first, and then you pour your Epsom salts in the water. So the salt actually helps the oil to disperse throughout the water rather than you dropping the oil in the water, because the oil is just going to beat up on the water. And then there might be an unpleasant moment if it reaches your lady parts. So that is not fun. So make sure you put those oils in your Epsom salt first when you put them in your water. And then, of course, lavender, that's your Swiss Army knife of oils. It can be used for anything that you can think of at all. And it's one that you want to always have and never run out of. You can diffuse it. You can apply it on your feet. You can spray it on your pillows, like I mentioned earlier. It's also known for great skin supporting properties. And it's in a lot of the skincare products that Young Living has. So it is an amazing oil to use. Now, Valor also comes in this kit, and that one is great for promoting feelings of courage. It's also really, really great for bringing balance to the body and everything. So I love that oil. I love the way it smells. It's amazing. It's very calming and relaxing. But you also get stress away and peace and calming in the kit. And those pretty much, you don't even have to explain those because the name basically explains what they're used for. And they are amazing. So basically, how does Young Living work? So now that you've learned about the oil starter kit, and the premium starter kit, and understand how many benefits there are for you using them, and that essential oils, they're not a quick fix. It's a way to support your body. It's a preventative measure. So it's a way to help you keep from getting below the wellness line. You can't just drink lemon vitality water a couple of times and expect to meet all of your health needs and your health goals. So you need to be consistent, make lifestyle choices, and find the right products for your needs. So I can help you, figure out what those goals are and figure out what, might help you get in those areas the best way. So I know this can be really, really overwhelming to start out with, but that's why whenever you join, you have such a great motivating team to help you and me to help you learn all these ways that I've learned over the years from using them, from experience, from looking up references and stuff like that, and learning how to use them in all the classes that I've gone to and everything. So getting your membership is the first step in learning how to do this. Then you have a lifetime membership with Young Living. You only have to spend $50 a year to keep your account active, and you get this wholesale account to where you get 24% off of everything that you buy from that point on. The premium starter kit comes with 12 essential oils. It comes with a sample of the Thieves Household Cleaner, 2 samples of the Ningxia Red antioxidant drink. You're also going to get a bottle of the Thieves Hand Purifier to put in your purse and have it around with you as you go about your day. And you get some great material that comes in the kit as well, and you get a beautiful diffuser depending on which one you pick. There's 4 different diffusers that you can pick from with Young Living, but the Dewdrop diffuser and the Desert Mist diffuser are the same price, and it's $165 for the premium starter kit, and then you'll pay your shipping and handling. And another way that you can also save money is to join their Essential Rewards program, which is completely optional, and you can cancel it at any time if you decide it's not for you. But this is basically where you can start to budget the things that you use in your house every single day, like hand soap and shampoo and body wash and toothpaste and laundry soap and dishwashing soap, and the Thieves household cleaner, all of that stuff that you buy from big box stores, you can buy from Young Living instead. So you're basically ditching the bad stuff and switching to the good stuff with Young Living, and you can earn money back on every dollar that you spend with Young Living. So that's money that you can turn around and spend on free products. So when you buy that stuff from Target, you're not earning money back. They're not giving you anything for it. So why not buy healthier products somewhere else that are also more cost efficient and supporting your body at the same time, and you're earning money back. So to me, it's a win-win. I've probably gotten $3,000 worth of free products over the years, so it's definitely been totally worth it. So you get those points that you earn towards future purchases using your Essential Rewards order, and you no longer and the longer you're on Essential Rewards, so you earn 10% for the first 3 months, then on month 4, you bump up to 20% back up until month 24. And then on your 25th month anniversary on Essential Rewards, you start earning 25% back, which is where I'm at now. So I earn 25% back on every dollar that I spend on products that I use every single day to support my body. All the vitamins that I take, my enzymes, my cleaners, and all that kind of stuff is stuff that I would be buying somewhere else, but I'm buying it from Young Living instead and supporting our family naturally. So, if there's anything else that you're wondering, you can let me know. I can provide a link for you to get your starter kit if you want to get started, if you haven't already. But that is basically it as far as intro to oils goes. I hope I answered a lot of questions. And if you have any other questions, please put them in the comments so I can get back to you and I can help you out. You guys have a nice night, and thank you so much for joining me.